What are important tasks in VaR model validation? 1. Standard assumptions and modeling procedures. Designing a model to conform to established practices using proven assumptions and modeling techniques will decrease model risk. Assumptions are identified, classified by category, and validated. 2. Design review. The review should be based on the design document that describes the value at risk measure. This needs to be a standalone document, operationally describing all inputs, outputs, and calculations in sufficient detail that a value at risk measure can be implemented based on it alone. 3. Identification of model limitations. Assumptions were made while using data and selecting specific modeling solutions, and by designing the simulation experiments presented herein. Such assumptions set the limit of use of the results of this analysis. They should be carefully evaluated to avoid introducing conceptual errors in the final results of the model. 4. Testing. Different forms of testing are performed throughout the implementation of a system, such as unit testing, integration testing, system regression testing, stress performance load testing, UAT. 5. Parallel testing. If a new value at risk system is replacing an old system, the two systems should be run in parallel for a few months to compare their performance. 6. Backtesting. Backtesting is performed on an ongoing basis once a value at risk measure is in production for a given portfolio. 7. Ongoing validation. Validation also needs to be an ongoing process. Model modifications need to be documented in an updated design document. The document needs to be reviewed and approved. Once the modifications are coded, they need to be fully tested. Even if a value at risk system isn't modified, it needs to be periodically reviewed. 8. Model inventory. Internal auditors should maintain an inventory of all models used within a trading environment, and the value at risk measure should be included in that list. A model inventory facilitates periodical validation of all models. 9. Vendor software. Due to each user's choice of settings and interfaces, each value at risk implementation tends to be unique. For these reasons, vendor software needs to be validated on an ongoing basis, much like internally developed software. To summarize, there are 9 important tasks in VaR model validation. 1. Standard assumptions and modeling procedures. 2. Design review. 3. Identification of model limitations. 4. Testing. 5. Parallel testing. 6. Backtesting. 7. Ongoing validation. 8. Model inventory. 9. Vendor software.